Week 21 on my road to Worlds. This week was a very, very good week. Definitely not, I can't say definitely not the strongest week I've had or definitely not the best week I've had. It was a really good week. My training is getting to a point now where my body is really getting back into the training. My fingers starting to feel good. I'm really starting to release my forearms more. My ankles are feeling good, so comp style moves are feeling really secure, and I'm not as scared of them anymore. Look, by all means, this was a really good week. I am keen to keep this going. This end of this week was a deload week, so I only had 3 sessions this week, and I missed one of them. And then coming into next week, I'll be missing my first session and then having the last 3 sessions as well. Just giving my body some time to recover, and then I'm getting back into my training. So I'm pretty excited for that. We're going to be spacing it out a bit more. I was just running out of time to not do everything. So I'm pretty keen to get back into it and have time to do everything by just spacing it out just a little bit. So let's have a look at the week. So I started with a bit of board climbing, which I'll be missing this week because it's my Monday session, which I won't be doing. So I jumped back on this project that I had a lot of success with last week, but that right hand, that white ball, felt just terrible on that day. You could see me there looking at my hand, like, well, I don't understand why it's so difficult. I was able to make good progress on this go, but I was reefing on that right hand. I barely stuck this move, and because of just how bad it felt, I wasn't actually able to pull into the blue, and I was just not enjoying the climb as much, so I decided to move on. This was a boulder that was on the wall for a couple weeks now, and I haven't really wanted to try it because, in all honesty, it doesn't look like a very nice climb, but I was like, you know what, my project's not feeling that great, I'll try something else. So I jumped on this thing. I very quickly learned that it was just as bad as it looked on the project sheet. I try to figure out a bunch of different ways to do it. It is a very my anti-style, like very weird feet positions, big pinches, which I'm not very good at. Even like grabbing that is very, like, I just keep missing it, and if I don't catch it perfect, it is not a good hold. And then, yeah, I just didn't know what to do, so I decided to move on to another boulder. This was a boulder that I had been working on and off. I kind of tried it when it was first set, and then I couldn't really do it. And coming back to it now, I actually had quite good success. So when I was originally trying it, I wasn't even able to get here. So it's already a big success in the progress I've made. Being able to get to that position without like working it, just straight up off the ground, haven't tried in a couple months, straight up there. That next move to the black hold was the crux for me. This bit here, you could see there, I kind of just hit my hand on the red hold there, opened up the back of my hand. You can see me looking at my hand here. It just gashed the entire back of my hand. I was able to get this last move fairly quickly, which I'm very happy about, because my friend, the other guy that's projecting this, that set the boulder, is struggling with that last move. So it's a good ego boost for me and a good stay point of where I'm at. But still, even though I've worked all the moves, just kind of this top or middle to top section, I found really low percentage. The pinch didn't really feel good. I didn't like the angle of the thumb that it was on, so a lot of the times you'll see here I'm kind of just sloping it. Every time I try and get my thumb on, it kind of pushes me out in a weird position. So yeah, I get the thumb on, but very quickly you'll see every time I go up, when the thumb stays on, it pushes me out, so I'm not actually able to move. And you'll see in the next couple goes coming up that every time I hit the black hold, so I cut here without the thumb, I get the heel on, get the thumb to just get that initial bit of stability, and as soon as I start moving, the thumb comes off. I think you'll see it here now. The thumb just pops off there, which almost lets me come into it more. So I wonder if it's some wrist flexibility issue with my thumb, like the flexors go to my thumb aren't flexible enough, or whatever it is. I don't know. But yeah, the thumb just kind of helped pull me into the wall, but then at a certain point I just had to stop focusing on the thumb. This bit here quite annoyed me because I was able to get to it from the ground, and then my heel just kind of slipped off. which I was very unhappy about because I was feeling really good, and the heel it didn't fire off, it kind of just slid, which was very annoying. And the very annoying thing was it happened again, right here. You'll see it. I'm feeling really good here. All the holds are feeling super good. I was able to pull through, get that hold quite well, and you'll see the right heel kind of just slide out right here. It's almost like I just stopped pulling off it, which is super annoying in all fairness. But I mean, that's something I need to learn on, how to generate and move my body to the right while still keeping that right heel tension in. On this next go, I was actually, as soon as I hit that right and I started swinging back to generate momentum, all my focus was on kind of swinging back slowly so that the heel stayed really tight, and I was able to kind of just stick it that half second longer and was able to stick the move. So very happy about that send. As you can see, this was just a nice little compy climb. This is actually the first time I did this first move with the step through. Normally I kind of like step match feet and then step left foot out. And that kind of happened by accident. I didn't mean to do it like that. So I'm not actually too fussed. The fact that I didn't even plan to do it that way, but still did it quite smoothly. I don't genuinely think I've dropped the first move, so whichever way I did it seems to work out well. And this top section is just really balancy, with that hand that I'm on being really small and slick. So just able to do that very smoothly, which I'm very happy about. And now I'm just trying to find a balance point to like not have hands on, which is something I started doing in slab just to kind of work on the trust with the foot. This was just a bit of a dyno that my friends made, which on my first go I kind of got a bit scared of it. You can see I just pull away from it, but at that point I was like, yeah, I can make this distance. And once I committed to it, it actually wasn't too bad. Being nice and tall actually made it quite easy. I didn't know where I wanted to go from here, so I just kind of made up the top section. So yeah. All in all, very good week. I'm keen for what's going to happen after this deload week, and when my training plan just switches up just a little bit so I can do more over more days. I'm going to keep releasing my forearm because my finger's starting to feel real good. My ankle's feeling good. I'm going to keep up the work that I've been doing with that, and hopefully continue this train of improvement into the future and just keep building. Stick around for the journey.